Hello students, we have started first chapter, the earth and the graticule. We have observed the figure number 1.1 and discussed on some questions. Today we will see remaining question. Shahid in Agra is specifying the directions in which the others live. How will he express them? Shahid in Agra will specify that Meenakshi lives in southeast subdirection. Michiko lives in northeast subdirection. Katya lives in southwest direction. Next question. In what direction will Natalia in Rome and Enrique in Lima say the other child's lives? Natalia in Rome will say that Enrique in Lima lives in southwest direction. And Enrique will say that Natalia in Rome lives in northeast subdirection. So their answers are different. We will see explanation. Graham, Katya, Michiko, Natalia, Meenakshi, Shahid and Enrique have answered the above questions differently using directions and subdirections. The Taj Mahal is located at one and the same place, and that is Agra. However, when each one of the children told the direction from their respective places, their answers were different. This means that the use of directions alone does not help us to accurately describe the location of a place. That is why it becomes necessary to find a new system to state the precise location of any place on the earth. Let us see what is it. Students, previously it was told to you that observe the globe using internet and think about given question. Today we will see. There are some vertical and horizontal lines on the globe. Which of these lines are more in number? Vertical lines runs from north to south and horizontal lines runs from east to west. These are vertical lines and these are horizontal lines. So what you observed? Vertical lines are more in number. Next question. What labels do these lines have? What similarities and differences do you see in the labels? These lines are labeled with numbers and are marked with degrees. Look at here. Next question. What similarities and differences do you see in the labels? Similarities. The lines are labeled with numbers and are marked with degrees like you can see on globe. The lines are marked as 30 degree, 40 degree, like this one. Differences. This is a 0 degree equator. We have found the differences in the label that as we move upwards from this 0 degree equator to North Pole, the labels differences, we have noted the differences in the label that as we move upward and downward from 0 degree horizontal line, this line is considered as a 0 degree. Further, I will explain about the equator. The numbers with degrees are increasing. You can see here on globe, the numbers with degree are increasing from equator 30 degree, 40 degree, 50 degree, and from equator to south pole Also numbers are increasing. From equator to south pole, the numbers are increasing with degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, like this way. Thus, we have noted the differences in the label. Next question. Will it possible to actually draw such a lines on the earth? In a further explanation, we will get this question's answer. Observe the figure 1.2. Figure number 1.2, Earth size. Figure number 1.2 shows the length of the east-west and north-south diameters of the Earth. East-west diameter of the Earth is approximately 12,756 km and north-south diameters of the Earth is approximately 12,714 kilometers. This will give you some idea about the size of the Earth. Oceanic waters, uneven nature of the land, forests, innumerable islands of different sizes and buildings make it impossible to actually draw such a lines on the Earth. In order to overcome this difficulty, geographers developed a miniature model of the Earth in the form of a globe. This can be used to determine locations on the Earth. One can actually draw horizontal and vertical lines on a globe through not on the Earth. Thus, they are imaginary lines on the Earth.